matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New Orleans Saints. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They begin on the ground with Kamara. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9. They run it again with Kamara. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Shotgun now for Carr. He lets it go deep for Olave. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big score like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Look at the Saints defense. Right now, the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Kamara now to return. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could... There he goes, right side. Still on his feet. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerome Johnson, 64 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. That'll make the score 14-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. This 2nd and 4. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this 1st quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had the cuts of looking behind it. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
2nd down and 4. To throw is gone. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. You look at the Saints defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Back to throw, Goff. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
Throw caught by Raymond. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Jonah Jackson, former 3rd-round pick, the guilty party. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
First down, Detroit.
What are you doing?
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 17-0 our score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. There's Laporta. He's got it, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A shotgun snap for Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Patterson's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Carr now on first down. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete.
But the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Brought down at the 20.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Second and 7 from the 20. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 13-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
After another really nice run, this is where a defense coordinator earns his money. His guys have been on the field a long time, so he's got to decide what he wants to do to try and slow them down. Is he going to substitute some players in, get some fresh guys, or is he just going to try to attack and try and find a way to take the ball away from them?
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
So a nice kick there as they were able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team owns it away. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
3rd and 2, Goff. And that will be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, but and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Carr going to throw. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Well, looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here's a 3rd and 14. Throwing now is Carr. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position, and they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw caught by Olave. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Carr now on 1st down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And a round is on here in this first half. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Raymond bringing it out. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, and 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. The bottom line is it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's Goff. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And quickly they get to the line. Goff on first down. And it's intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they'd built up in the locker room during halftime. So, game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A first down carry now for Miller. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Miller. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Miller. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, the said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough third down to pick up here. A lot more manageable after an excellent carry on second down.
Here's 3rd and 9.
We're good.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the counter, here's Kamara, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That is bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions.
And now off to the races down the right side. Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Detroit. From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return. And the Lions get a bit closer.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal or a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I know where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because
I'll run me a game or
trying to
two.
sit on a lead and play that way. That doesn't work too
Whooping
well.
somebody right now.
Run your offense. Run what you do best.
I think I done lost 3 games today.
And try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it,
I just lost one before this one.
Takes it to the 26.
And I wasn't in the mood to play this one. After you lose, nigga don't be wanting to play no more.
Right.
But I ran it. And then I had another one at 9.
Facing 3rd and 5.
But he just hit me up and he was just like, let's play tomorrow. And I'm like, fucking right. I'm tired of this game.
Now Carr. And that is incomplete.
I hate how long the games are, bro. You usually, I say this all the time, like,
4th down coming
in,
up.
that's
with
a good piece of quarterbacking right there.
8,
because he
10-minute
saw the
quarters,
pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked
just a
for the
lot.
first time. He didn't like that
Yeah.
option
I feel like
at
you're
all.
playing
Did a
2
nice
games.
job saving yardage by
And
throwing
I
that
understand a
one
lot of these dudes is just in one league or whatever. So, you know, when they play, they do want to play for a long time.
And the Lions will take
But
over.
shit, usually you could, I'm gonna say 6, 7, 7 is pushing it.
Yeah.
5-minute quarters, you could do enough to win or lose a game. You really can.
Right.
You can do enough to win or lose a game.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
For example, there is no, in no situation should somebody ever be able to throw 4 picks
One thing that's really plagued them,
and come back in a game. I feel like
No
they,
way.
you know,
And every
Yeah.
game that's ever been
that means the game is too long.
all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would
No situation should that ever happen. 4 picks in the first quarter. But nigga ain't even nervous because
there. And after watching how
there's still a whole game and a half left to play.
opportunities that they've had so far in this game, but right now, just
Boy.
focus on continuing to move the ball
I
the way
should've
they did
got
on
out
the
of
last
that.
play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move.
I should have
on
went
first
max
down.
protect.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
Lord. No, that nigga's hot on me.
Wants to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown.
Back in there.
Jamison Williams. 40 yards. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
After allowing that last
Oh, my
score,
run
the
after
defense
catch
knows
is
they've
getting
gotta
kind of
take
out of
things up.
hand.
Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the
I'm
game.
getting yards on niggas. Now I'm about to run the ball on you. No, I'm not. I'm about to throw it with the Y option. You stupid boy. I really run this offense, SHIT.
And now they'll empty
Keep
the
putting the
backfield.
linebackers in the box like
Go
that.
for 2.
I love that. Actually, we're going to slide left
They're going to
protect.
try to throw for it.
Thank you. Oh, come on, man.
Falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. 3
Come
quarters.
on, man. I'm getting
That's
y'all
another
in, boy.
reason why I hate these long ass games.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good. Good. Check out of position.
Patterson back
If we
out
gonna
there.
be sim, we gotta be all the way sim.
I'm going to catch you out of position every
This will be
time.
brought out from the middle of the end zone.
You're not that
Interception
good.
come out of the end zone is gonna
You're not
cost him
that
5
good.
yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
It's more faster. I got to put Scantling in the slot, baby. I got to. Get him moving. Come on, follow it.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Come on,
Just
baby.
continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory.
This is the part that bothered me too. So I'm up like 3 scores. And now he could run commit.
The 22 after a gain of 2.
I can't pass. He could run commit.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on
Of course
its
he gonna
faces.
come
And
back.
I know it sounds crazy,
Actually, I can't pass. I'm only up 20.
Back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box.
I can't pass, so we're gonna go ahead and pass.
Locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world to the challenge.
The offense on third down. They struggled with a 2-2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8.
Oh, that's touchdown.
He's got his target. That's complete.
I still got my sub, hope.
Field across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
See what the empty look like.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara, and he'll take this ahead for about 4.
Don't punch him, don't
Second
punch
down
him.
coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
3rd and 8.
They want to bleed things
I need a
out.
little zip. Oh yeah, I love this. The game read my damn mind. What the hell?
Defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop
You gotta hurry up,
taking
there,
charge.
brother.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7
They
yards.
keep coming up and jamming Olave like that nigga ain't like that.
From midfield, here's
Oh Lord,
And under the line,
everybody was open,
brought down.
but I was looking at one person, and that one person wasn't
A
open.
loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Amazing.
Here comes the Saints punter now.
How
He'll punt it away for the
I
Saints.
love when that
amazing.
happens. Looking at the one nigga that's supposed to get open, a nigga don't get open.
Yep. Everybody else was open. Looking at me stupid.
Hello? They like, hello? Oh, damn. Put them right there. You're not putting them in there, bro?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their
I'm
drive.
really so
Where we
glad
stand
that
right
dude
now,
couldn't
the fourth
play.
quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about
He
several
ain't even
things
running the ball.
with this ball game, but the
Still passing
self-inflicted
it.
wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be
He's
something
still
they're gonna
play
be
actioning. He down 3 scores. He's play actioning.
Right about that, partner, because they're going to
What?
sit in the film room and watch every error that they made.
For what? For what?
Do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us? And
Boy, this rain, I've been loving it, but it's
this
pissing me
gives
off.
motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
No, I know.
Again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jamario Davis. And he's going
Oh,
to
you tripping,
return
man.
to the 21.
Boy, it's messing up the grill.
I might make some burritos tonight at the crib.
You know what I made?
They'll pound it up
Wow.
the middle with Kamara.
I took some Uncle Ben's rice, a minute rice,
Yeah.
stir fried veggies, and some shrimp, a pack of shrimp. Mix that shit together. So good. But I forgot soy sauce. Pissed. That would have set it off.
Yeah.
Second down, and it's
Touch him.
Kamara again.
There we go.
And he is into the
Is this love? Is this love? Is this love?
Kamara, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Now,
and it's looking
you know what I'm
like
about to,
three
ooh,
straight games.
girl. My heart for him. My love for him. I'm not worried about the rest of him.
The ball upright on
That shit
the
remind me of the
team.
Lions Club.
Team booms it away.
Nigga really used to be going to halls like they the club for real.
Raymond now. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
Was he about to concede? Oh shit! What the fuck? They had to text me. She had a silent retreat. Why the? Oh, she volunteering. I forgot.
Is he in an empty set? Nah, it's gonna take too long.
This man going too tight.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime
Boy,
that they would
sneak.
need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing.
Need a dog.
But unfortunately, the second half.
And I don't think he have superstar. Is he not a superstar, right?
No.
That's the crazy part. He still play like it. So you'll throw at him, and he still break on the ball and everything like a superstar.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
To throw on second down. Here's Hooker.
Son, I am so fed up with playing niggas that do stupid shit.
Who is that? Dude popped in my chat and said he didn't see me play with anybody but the Saints. He said, you bot? He come in and checking who I'm playing with? Damn. I got the Saints in this league, partner. Shit. What you want me to do?
Nigga went off on you, bro.
No, he went off. I got the Saints in this league, Bengals in another league. Who else I got in the other league? Dolphins? Come here when I'm playing the Saints and go off on me. God damn. My bad, dog. You buy? That's crazy. How does that make you play? How does that make you better playing with this terrible team?
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync. The defense is lucky that play.
I got a screenshot that one.
On second down, here's Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
He came in way too smooth with the insult.
Nigga said you bot.
I only ever seen you play with the Saints. Every time I come in here, every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
They're on third down, a loss of 4.
Oh man, the goddamn thing covering the meter, the kick meter. They done broke the game, son. I still made the kick. It's covering the meter, dog. That's crazy. We gotta play the game broken. Josh, how many M's?
So you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Appreciate you, dog.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard
We keep buying this game and it's broken.
On to give. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48.
They did that last time. What they gave us? 50% off this time? We can get 50% off again.
Good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make
Now that boy said keep balling. Appreciate you, man.
no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and
Keep popping in. I'm going to play with some different teams. I might join another league just for you and name my coach after you. Maybe. What team would you like to see me play with?
now Hooker. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Lord, what route is that boy running?
I love the route running this year. It's not stupid.
And he works it to the 30-yard line.
It's not.
Right at the 30. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a
He
timeout.
said, I love it. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Man, you're not my enemy, man.
What the fuck is going on?
You're not my enemy, man. Oh, yeah, it might be. He might be in my division or something.
Outside, that's complete to Williams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards that time.
Oh, pass line scrimmage.
You say I play as the... Ooh, the Broncos tough, dog. I had them in the league last cycle. Russ just throw it to the other team for nothing. No pressure. So like real life. So it's sim.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
I like the Broncos running back though. That dude a dog. I think he might have the highest break tackle on the game. So if you run the option with him, you probably can win a lot of games with the Broncos.
So this one,
you run the option, run power, maybe run that San Francisco playbook. The only problem is his speed. He like an 88 speed, 87 speed. But he got high break tackle, so you run inside, you good. Inside zones, powers, traps.
Exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time
Who do you play with?
onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
Olave started the game off with an 82-yard touchdown.
The streak continues as they push their
snagging on somebody like that. That's so disrespectful how he did that.
Next week.
Ooh, the coach nice.
This loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago
How about we play tomorrow? I'll play with the Broncos. You play with the Colts.
Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here
we can stream it.
NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah? Who that just came in here?
Brian.
Oh, my dog Mobley, yeah. Mobley doing real good, man. Now. I think he just got back on. I think he just
I'm about the window.
Got back on Madden, but he hasn't been messing with Madden too much. Yeah, we friends on Facebook.
Third quarter just started.
And we ain't sniping tonight?
Let's go! Just got a pick.
Yeah, let's snipe.
Guess who, Debo?
Snipers. Ooh. Oh, Sneed.
Sneed. Let's get it. .94 speed. Wow.
Yeah. I remember. It was a while back, man. That was I think it was Showtime League. I think Mobley had named that league. Yeah, he said he had to take a little break from Madden, but I think I saw him log back on, so he might be back. Thinking about doing like a My Player League, Player Lock League, maybe. Everybody got to be on defense though. I don't know. I think you could adjust the camera. Yeah, I'm not sure. You just gotta guess. I just be running in circles. Oh yeah.
Oh no!
You haven't missed anything. You haven't missed anything, bro. Madden been terrible since then. Yeah, Madden been kind of terrible since Showtime League. Lou, you was in that Showtime League with Mobley. Mobley 46 was the commissioner. It was a while ago. That shit was a while ago. That shit was like 3 years ago. 2-3 years ago. I'm down with some Call of Duty though. It's an early night too. Let me put my watch on the charger. I think Ned's about to buy a shipping company, man. That's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be UPS.
Oh, Snead almost caught another one. Shit out of here, boy. 4-25. Punt that bitch, ho. Damn,
Nigga be winning and talking crazy.
Oh no!
I ain't really been getting cursed out lately.
Bro.
Yeah. I think what's crazy right now is I've been catching heat for how much I run the ball. And you know, I don't go outside. I don't just outside zone you to death. I'm running counters, I'm doing that, but they say the run's so OP, you shouldn't be running 25, 30 times. That's how they feel. They told me I was taking advantage of the run. Oh, I've lost. I've done this and lost. You hear me? My game don't change.
Oh
Son,
no!
my game's so simple. I run to the strong side.
What's
so
good,
simple.
man? Why y'all doing?
Strong side. Oh, you on Call of Duty now? I'm about to get on that too.
I'm about to get
Y'all about to get on duty?
too, so
Yeah. But let me update y'all with our game plan tonight.